Do you know that the way you talk to yourself might be the single most powerful force shaping your reality? Science now confirms that our thoughts and words can rewire the brain, creating new pathways of possibility through the incredible process of neuroplasticity. Every time you speak to yourself, whether out loud or in your mind, you're either programming your mind for growth or reinforcing limitations. Self talk isn't just a passing thought, it's a blueprint for your life. Negative self talk left unchecked can drain your energy, block your creativity, and keep you stuck. On the other hand, intentional, positive self talk can unlock a cascade of benefits: lower stress, heightened focus, and even alignment with the quantum field of infinite possibilities. In this video, we're embarking on a simple but transformative challenge: 3 days of conscious, positive self talk. For 72 hours, you'll speak to yourself in a way that aligns with your highest potential, rewiring your mind for success and activating the power of heart brain coherence. You'll learn how to challenge old mental habits and replace them with empowering affirmations that literally reshape how you think, feel, and act. By the end of this challenge, you won't just notice changes in your mindset, you'll start to see shifts in your external world. Because when you change the way you communicate with yourself, you change your energy, and the universe begins to respond. Stay with me, and together we'll tap into the infinite power within you. Take this step to create a reality that aligns with your dreams and desires. And if you're ready to make this journey of transformation, subscribe and join a growing community committed to living life consciously, courageously, and abundantly. Let's begin. Self talk is the constant stream of words and thoughts that runs through your mind. It's the internal dialogue that shapes your perception of yourself, the world, and your experiences. Some people call it the voice in your head, but it's more than that. It's the lens through which you view reality. When this self talk is positive, it encourages, uplifts, and motivates. When it's negative, it can become a destructive force, dragging you down with doubt, criticism, and fear. There are two main types of self talk: positive and negative. Positive self talk is the inner voice that reassures you when you're feeling uncertain, offering affirmations like "I've got this" or "I am capable." It's not about pretending everything is perfect, it's about finding the empowering perspective in any situation. Negative self talk, on the other hand, is the harsh critic that magnifies your flaws, questions your abilities, and convinces you to hold back. It whispers things like "I'm not good enough" or "I'll never succeed." These thoughts might feel fleeting, but over time they accumulate, shaping your mindset and ultimately your actions. The impact of self talk on well being is profound. Every thought you entertain creates a ripple effect throughout your body and mind. Positive self talk helps reduce stress, boost confidence, and enhance overall mental health. It creates a sense of possibility, encouraging you to take steps toward your goals. It's like having a cheerleader in your corner, reminding you that setbacks are temporary and challenges are opportunities. Negative self talk, however, can trigger a downward spiral. It increases stress, fuels anxiety, and makes even small obstacles feel insurmountable. Your inner critic becomes your biggest enemy, holding you back from reaching your potential. When you start paying attention to your self talk, you'll notice patterns. Some of these patterns might surprise you. How often do you downplay your successes or dwell on minor mistakes? The key to transformation begins with awareness. Once you recognize negative self talk, you can start to challenge it. Is that critical voice telling the truth, or is it just fear speaking? You have the power to shift the narrative, replacing judgment with encouragement. It's important to understand that changing your self talk doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means choosing a perspective that serves you. If something doesn't go as planned, instead of saying, "I failed," you could say, "I'm learning." This subtle shift changes the energy of the situation, opening the door to growth rather than closing it with shame. Over time, these small adjustments in language create a significant impact. You become kinder to yourself, more resilient, and better equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. Each thought you nurture strengthens the pathway it follows. This is why positive self talk isn't just a feel good practice, it's a form of mental training. It builds neural connections that support a healthier mindset, creating a cycle of positivity and possibility. And it all begins with the words you choose to speak to yourself. Positive self talk is more than just a feel good habit, it's a powerful tool for transforming your mindset and your life. One of the most immediate and noticeable benefits is its impact on mental health. When you consciously replace negative thoughts with supportive, encouraging ones, you create space for calm and clarity. It's like turning down the volume on stress and anxiety, giving your mind a chance to breathe. Positive self talk helps you navigate challenges with a sense of balance, reminding you that setbacks are temporary and solutions are within reach. The more you practice, the more natural it feels, creating a buffer against the chaos of daily life. Beyond mental health, positive self talk plays a significant role in shaping your self esteem. The way you speak to yourself reflects how you see yourself, and over time, it molds your sense of worth. Imagine the difference between waking up and thinking I'm not good enough versus I'm capable of handling whatever comes my way. That simple shift doesn't just feel better, it reinforces your confidence. With every kind word you direct inward, you build a foundation of trust and belief in yourself. This isn't about blind optimism, it's about acknowledging your strengths and learning to appreciate your progress, no matter how small. But the benefits don't stop at how you feel about yourself, they extend into how you perform in your daily life. Positive self talk has a remarkable effect on focus and productivity. When you tell yourself, I can do this, you're more likely to approach tasks with determination and clarity. It's like giving your brain a green light to move forward without hesitation. Negative self talk, on the other hand, creates mental roadblocks, draining your energy and making even simple tasks feel overwhelming. By shifting your inner dialogue, you set yourself up for success, encouraging effort and resilience even in the face of challenges. What's interesting is how these benefits feed into each other. Improved mental health boosts your confidence, which in turn enhances your ability to perform. It's a cycle of positive reinforcement driven by the words you choose to speak to yourself. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to catch negative thoughts and pivot towards something constructive. Over time, this habit transforms from a conscious effort into a natural way of thinking, creating a ripple effect across every area of your life. When you begin to experience these changes, it's hard not to notice how interconnected everything feels. The energy you bring to your thoughts shapes the actions you take, the decisions you make, and the results you achieve. Positive self talk isn't just a practice, it's a mindset shift that empowers you to approach life with a sense of possibility. It starts with one thought, one word, one decision to speak to yourself with kindness. And from there, the ripple grows, creating waves of change that extend far beyond what you might have imagined. The 3-day positive self talk challenge is an empowering journey to transform the way you speak to yourself. It begins with a simple, yet profoundly impactful step awareness. On day one, your task is to tune into your inner dialogue, to really notice the words and phrases running through your mind. This isn't about judging or fixing anything right away, it's just about observing. Throughout the day, ask yourself, what am I saying to myself right now? You might be surprised by how often your inner voice leans toward criticism or doubt. Recognizing these patterns is the foundation of change because you can't shift what you don't see. As you monitor your thoughts, you'll start to notice negative patterns cropping up. Maybe it's the voice that tells you you're not good enough before you even try, or the one that replays a past mistake as if it defines your worth. These patterns are often so automatic that they've become background noise, but now you're bringing them into focus. Take note of them, almost like an investigator collecting clues. The goal isn't to fight these thoughts, but to understand them. By the end of the day, you'll have a clearer picture of how your mind speaks to itself and where change might be needed. Day two is all about replacement. Now that you're aware of the negative self talk patterns, it's time to challenge them. When a critical thought arises, pause and ask yourself, is this true? Is it helpful? Often, these negative statements are distortions of reality shaped by fear or habit rather than fact. For example, if your inner voice says, I'll never be able to do this, counter it with, I'm learning and I can improve. This isn't about forcing positivity, but about choosing language that supports you rather than undermines you. One powerful tool for day two is the use of positive affirmations. These are intentional statements that redirect your thoughts and help rewire your mindset. Start with affirmations that feel authentic to you. If I am confident feels too big a leap, try I am building my confidence each day. The key is to make them specific and present focused. Say them out loud, write them down, or repeat them silently throughout the day. Each time you replace a negative thought with a positive one, you're reinforcing a new way of thinking. Day three is where consistency comes into play. By now, you've built awareness and started replacing negative thoughts, but the real magic lies in repetition. Like any habit, positive self talk becomes stronger the more you practice it. Throughout the day, make a conscious effort to catch and reframe negative thoughts. Lean into your affirmations, even if they still feel a little unfamiliar. Over time, they'll become second nature, blending seamlessly into your internal dialogue. This is also a day for reflection. Take a moment to notice any changes in how you feel. Are you a little lighter? A little more hopeful? Maybe you're approaching challenges with less fear or noticing that your inner critic has quieted, even just a bit. These shifts, however small, are signs that the work you're doing is making a difference. Reflection isn't about looking for perfection, it's about appreciating progress. What makes this challenge so transformative is its simplicity. There's no complicated process or steep learning curve, just 3 days of intentional focus on the way you speak to yourself. The beauty lies in how each step builds on the last. Awareness lays the groundwork for replacement, and replacement gains strength through reinforcement. It's a cycle that grows more natural with time, creating a foundation for lasting change. Positive self talk isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about giving yourself the grace to grow and the support to try again when things don't go as planned. It's about recognizing that your words have power, the power to shape how you see yourself and the world around you. And when you choose words that lift you up instead of tearing you down, you create an environment within yourself where success and happiness can thrive. As you move through this challenge, remember that self talk is a lifelong conversation. Some days it will come easily, and other days it might feel like an uphill climb. That's okay. What matters is that you keep showing up for yourself, one thought at a time. The more you practice, the more you'll notice how your internal dialogue shifts, becoming a source of strength and encouragement. By the end of this challenge, you'll likely see that positive self talk isn't just a practice for a few days, it's a mindset shift that can carry you forward in every area of your life. The words you choose matter, and they have the power to change not just your thoughts, but your actions, your relationships, and your entire outlook. It all starts with 3 days of intentional focus, and from there, the possibilities are endless. When it comes to positive self talk, how you frame your words matters as much as the words themselves. One of the most effective ways to shape affirmations is by using the present tense. Speaking in the present tense makes your affirmations feel immediate and real, as if the change you want has already happened. Instead of saying, I will be confident, try saying, I am confident. This subtle shift reinforces the idea that you're already embodying the qualities you want, rather than waiting for them to arrive. It's a powerful way to train your mind to believe in the possibilities that exist right now. Being specific with your affirmations is another crucial piece of the puzzle. Vague statements like I want to be successful can feel too broad, making it hard to connect with them emotionally. Instead, tailor your affirmations to your personal goals and situations. For example, if you're preparing for a big presentation, you might say, I am calm and prepared, and I deliver my ideas clearly. Specific affirmations anchor your thoughts in the reality of what you're working toward, creating a sense of focus and direction that helps you take actionable steps forward. But even the most well crafted affirmations won't make a difference if they're only used once in a while. Like any habit, positive self talk requires regular practice to create lasting change. Think of it like watering a plant. It's not the occasional downpour that helps it grow, but the consistent, steady care over time. Set aside a few moments each day to intentionally repeat your affirmations, whether it's in the morning to set the tone for your day or at night to reflect and reset. The more often you practice, the more these empowering thoughts will take root in your mind, gradually replacing the negative ones that might have been there for years. Consistency doesn't have to feel like a chore. You can weave positive self talk into your daily routine in simple ways. Speak affirmations to yourself while brushing your teeth, write them down in a journal, or even use sticky notes as visual reminders around your home. The goal is to make this practice a natural part of your life, something you return to effortlessly, like taking a deep breath when you need clarity. Over time, you'll notice that the effort you put in starts to pay off, not just in how you feel, but in how you approach challenges, relationships, and opportunities. Positive self talk isn't just about changing the words in your mind, it's about changing the energy you bring to everything you do. When you speak to yourself with kindness, confidence, and intention, you create a ripple effect that touches every area of your life. It's a practice that empowers you to show up as your best self, not by striving for perfection, but by embracing the progress you make each day. With time and dedication, these small shifts in language and mindset add up to something truly transformative. So, there you have it, the 3 day positive self talk challenge. It's simple, but it's powerful. Over these 3 days, you've learned to pay attention to your inner dialogue, challenge those negative patterns, and replace them with affirmations that empower you. And most importantly, you've taken the first steps toward creating a mindset that supports and uplifts you every single day. This challenge doesn't end here. Positive self talk is a practice, a habit that grows stronger the more you nurture it. Keep observing your thoughts, keep choosing words that align with your potential, and watch how your confidence and energy transform. Remember, you are your own biggest cheerleader, and the way you speak to yourself can unlock incredible possibilities. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button to let us know, and share it with someone who could use a boost. And if you're ready to keep building a life filled with growth, positivity, and inspiration, subscribe to our channel. Together, we're creating a space where self-discovery and transformation thrive. Let us know in the comments how this challenge has impacted you. We'd love to hear your stories. Keep practicing, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next video. You've got this.